All right, guys, welcome to our Tuesday post forecast at your popular brand, and you know how we usually do it on this platform. I made a post before coming on set to do this particular video recording now, and I highlighted two sets of NAP and a punctation. They are all there in the post, NAP A and NAP B, and I said I was going to prove those games, and that's exactly what I want to do. I usually will not want to write things out without giving us the proof. And already I've seen some comments, some positive, some negative. So I'll be addressing some those comments right here. Now, a lot of us don't know that forecasting pools is not 1 plus 1 equal to 2. That's on the one side. Like I usually will say, nothing is 100% yes. And if you are coming with a negative energy into this business, believe you me, you will definitely get negative returns. I'm so sure of that. Because most times when you do things, you are positive about it. By and large, the thing end up being productive. So some of us don't know some of these basics when it comes to gambling in itself. And the pool industry is not very easy. If you actually know you cannot bear the pains, then I would advise you don't go into gambling. And if you think you can do it on your own, it's from 1 to 49 matches. You can choose anyone, even at random. You can do that and you can be a winner. So with that being said, now let's get right into this particular sequence. I touched on it. I highlighted a pair from this particular sequence. I think that was on Monday. Yeah, today being Tuesday, that was on Monday, if I remember correctly. It was on Monday yesterday, which I showed us 35-36 as the pair. And I strongly believe it's going to play 36. And this that I'm going to be showing us now is a sequel to that particular sequence. And this is providing us with 6 games in total, which have been very productive. We're giving him a minimum of 3 draws. So let's get right into it now. We're starting off now with the first reference week 12, 2025. Whenever we have a family digit of 1 as the date of play, either the Saturday or Sunday date of play. For week 12 now, it was the Sunday date of play, which is 21. Hence, that happens now. Therefore, you look at your, what's it called now? Lotto sequence. The right-hand side will give you a draw on a draw and fail basis. You drew now, the next time the sequence comes to board, the right-hand side will fail. So that's how I was able to pick the right-hand side, which is number 19 for this week, 34 now, as the possible draw that is making up the NAP. So I'm going to be showing us how we came about all of these numbers put together. So for this week now, it was 2 and 8. Both gave 2 draws. Then also you check the game 11 of your treble jinx. These have only failed just once. Game 11 for that week now was number 48. So let's assume you take 8 and 48, that becomes 2 bankers. Therefore, you also look at from games number 47 to 48 by number, you will mark at least a minimum of a draw from that spot. So that's how we came about arriving at having 6 games. So for this week 12 night, it was a total of 5 games that you can use for your punctation. So let's hurry now and see the other reference week because I don't want to spend much time on this particular video. So that of week 15 now, we have the Saturday date of play as 11. Therefore, looking at the Lotto sequence on the right-hand side, we're expecting to fail, and that's exactly what we got. Both of them failed for that week. Therefore, the game 11 was number 47, and he picked a draw. And remember, we have a trio, which is 47 to 49. So for that week, I think this was the only time, 47 drew, and 48 and 49 did not supply a draw. I hope you're understanding the sequence. If you do not grab anything, make us know in the comment section down below. They will be able to address it to you directly to address whichever area you're not cleared regarding this particular sequence. So the next reference week now brings us to week 18, where the Saturday date of play was 1. So being a family of 1 now, we look at the right-hand side of the Lotto sequence, which was 11, and we expect it to be the draw. And there we are, number 11 picked the draw. So this was the only time that the game 11 of our treble jinx did not produce a draw. All right? So this was the only time it did not produce a draw. So we are left with just number 11. Then we have to look at between 47, 48, and 49. And there we have it now. Number 48 picked the draw. So it gave us 2. But remember, this particular sequence was bringing 35-36 for us. For those who remember how we treated it yesterday. And this was the one we'll be using before now. But I said, let me just complete the sequence for us so that everybody can benefit from this particular information if it pulls through. Remember, if it pulls through, there's that probability that anything can happen. Always have that at the back of your mind. So if you are gambling, do not use what you cannot afford to lose to do your bets. That is the advice I will give. The next reference week now brings us to week 25, 2025, where the Sunday date of play was 21, which is the family of one. Therefore, looking at the Lotto sequence now, both of them also did fail because we're expecting the right hand side to fail, and it did. So the next time it's coming on board, we are hell bent on marking the right hand side as our possible banker draw. So looking at the game 11 now, number 3 picked the draw. So like I said, the week 18 was the only time that the sequence did not scale through, that of Treble G's game 11. So looking at 48, 47, 49 now, we mark number 48. So the next time the sequence is coming aboard now, we're expecting the nap and the permutation to scale through. Hence, the right-hand side of the Lotto sequence is expected to give a draw. And that brings us to week 28 now, 2026. Saturday and Sunday date of play was, Sunday date of play was 11, which is a week number, family of 1. So the right-hand side of our Lotto sequence was number 7. That was the first banker draw. Then the game 11 of our treble jinx was number 9. So 7 and 9 became the two draws. If you rotate it between 48 and 49 now, number 48 gave a draw, which was the panel draw that week. So the nap scaled through, 2 naps and 1 scaled through. Hence, it delivered now. The next time the sequence comes aboard, the right-hand side of the Lotto sequence, we don't expect it to play. So we're expecting at least 2 over whatever numbers we come up with for that week. So let's say the next reference week now, which is week 31, 2026. The Saturday and Sunday date of play, both were family of 1. The Lotto sequence right-hand side was J, which was 10. That failed as expected. Then the game 11 of our treble jinx was number 11, which produced a draw. Hence this drew now. Therefore, the 48 and 49, we're expecting at least a draw there. Number 49 became the draw for that week. So you have one banker and a trio at the end of the day which delivered. Hence the right-hand side of the Lotto sequence failed for this week 31. The next time the sequence is coming aboard, we will be marking the right-hand side of the Lotto sequence. So that's why I'm saying we have a 2 bankers and a trio or a pair. Like I use it as a pair. So try this game if you actually do like the sequence. Some of us have already agreed that they will play the game. I said, okay, yes. But I was going to give her the sequence so you also see it and see probably you can fault it or you like it then before you go ahead and stick on it. Always remember that nothing is 100% sure in this industry. So for those feeble-minded who are thinking they are going to kick Kura, you can kick Kura sometimes. Doesn't mean you will kill them all the time. Always have that at the back of your mind. When you are in tune with that, you will not always complain. You will not always complain. So those are one of the ways of waging yourself against shortcomings. So the next that the sequence comes aboard now brings us to this week 34, 2026. Saturday date of play is 21. Therefore, it's a family of 1. Looking at the Lotto sequence, the right-hand side is 19, which we're expecting to be the banker draw. Therefore, the second banker will be coming from our game 11. This time around is number 36. I remember what we treated yesterday was 35 and 36 as a pair. So now I'm picking number 36 based on this sequence. So using 36 and 19 as the 2 bankers now, I will have to rotate it with, you can run it through from 47 to 49, but I just felt 47 only played the draw once, so I'm going to be going with 48 and 49. So that is the sequence that I should bring our way for us to benefit. Make us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. We appreciate when you discuss logically with us so that everybody can benefit. When people read the comments and they can gain knowledge from doing that. So this is the sequence. I made a post about it already. Those who have seen it, here is the proof to that particular post. I say good luck to everyone who's going to be sticking on this game. I target NAP A, which is 19, 36, 48. NAP B is 19, 36, 49. While the 6 games is 16, 19, 36, 47, 48, and 49, which you can use as the permutation. So these are 3 tickets right here that will benefit us at the end of the day. So we pray and we believe it will pull through. In case you like this video, click on the like button and help to share the information. Share the video so more people can get this information for free. In case you've not been following us, following is free, so click on that follow button now so you can see more of our videos like this. In case you've seen us on the red app also, click on the subscribe button, which is also for free. Like I said, leave us a comment in the comment section down below. Make us know your thoughts. I will expect to produce more videos for you, and I will be bringing more information like the 50-50 chance game and many other top sequences that you can benefit from. Thank you very much. So expect to see you in the next video.